Mobility is a gift. It doesn't just mean to move from one place to another with your feet. Whatever that can make you move from one place to another, whether it's through your feet or through whichever means, as long as you're not where you are, you're moving, that is a gift.
In 2018, Reverend Patricia Benson, a professional nurse and minister of the gospel, founded the Better You Foundation to uplift marginalized communities.
And we believe in empowering people to move.
With the focus on empowering people with disabilities, Patricia's vision has brought mobility, health, and hope to many in Kenya, particularly in Nakuru and its environs. The foundation's first initiative was to restore dignity to people with disabilities through the provision of mobility equipment. The simple act of offering a wheelchair or crutches has opened doors to education, employment, and renewed a sense of independence for countless individuals.
All these projects that we do at Better You Foundation are geared towards creating a better society, a healthier society, a better tomorrow to persons with disability and to the people that deserve it.
Through medical camps specifically designed for people with disabilities, the foundation has ensured that those often overlooked by traditional healthcare systems receive the attention they need. These camps have provided life-saving treatments and preventive healthcare in rural and underserved areas. To address the issue of hunger among most vulnerable, the Better You Foundation established a food bank known as the Lord's Store in Barnabas, Nakuru. The vital initiative provides food to the elderly, people with disabilities and the widows, ensuring that no one goes hungry. Beyond physical aid, the foundation is committed to long-term empowerment. Through skill-building workshops and entrepreneurial training, women are being equipped with the tools to secure financial independence. These efforts are fostering a new generation of female leaders, challenging traditional norms and ensuring gender equality. Additionally, the foundation has implemented programs addressing period poverty. By distributing reusable sanitary towels, girls in marginalized areas can continue their education without interruption, overcoming both logistical and societal challenges. In line with its commitment to sustainable development, the foundation also promotes environmental stewardship through community farming projects. These projects equip individuals with knowledge and resources to farm sustainably, ensuring food security for future generations. The Better You Foundation has already made a tremendous impact, but there is still more work to be done. With your support, we can extend our reach, touch more lives, and ensure that every person, regardless of their circumstances, can live with dignity and opportunity. There are many ways you can contribute to the Better You Foundation's mission. You can make donations directly to the foundation's account using the following bank details: bank name SBM Bank, Swift code SBMKKENA, a USD bank account number 01124169470002, bank code 060, branch code 011. For mobile money donations, M-Pesa, send money +254 704375565 +254 704375565. For online donations, visit our website www.thebetteryoufoundation.org/donate to make secure donations via credit card, PayPal, Western Union, Swift, or MoneyGram. We also accept donations of medical supplies, mobility equipment, and other essential items. For in-kind contributions, please contact us through the Foundation's office or email us at donations@betteryoufoundation.org. You can sponsor a specific project, whether it's medical camp, food distribution drive, or education sponsorship for a child. Reach out to our team to learn more about sponsorship opportunities. Join us in this journey of transformation. Help us continue to provide medical care, mobility, food, and empowerment to those who need it most. Together, we can unveil a better future and a better you. Are you passionate about media, communication, or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text, or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Better future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Union City Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road. Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Naam, hujambo mtazamaji popote ulipo, karibu kwenye kipindi chetu. Siku hii ikiwa ni siku ya Alhamisi, tarehe 17 mwezi ni wa 10 mwaka wa 2024. Karibu kwenye kipindi tuweze kuangazia, tuweze kujua haswa ni yapi yanatufaa, na pia vile tuweze kujifunza mambo tofauti. Naam, habari ambazo tutakuwa tunaziangazia ni kuhusiana na vile hali ilivyokuwa hapo jana na hii leo. Tunaona naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa na wakati wa masaa mawili ya kujitetea pale kwenye seneti. Ni habari ambazo tutakuwa tunaziangazia, tuweze kujua haswa mambo ya COVID na pia tuweze kupata hisia zetu kama wa Kenya. Na pia vile tutakuwa tunaangazia advertisement zetu. Upande wa pili tutakuwa pia tunajua haswa ni vipi tutakuwa tunawekeza katika kaunti ya Nakuru. Hapo basi wewe ni mfanya biashara, ungependa kufanya biashara yako katika kaunti ya Nakuru, basi tutakuwa tunakuelekeza tuweze kujua haswa ni vipi utakuwa unasaidika. Welcome, this is a Mamlaka Breakfast. My name is Derek. Na iwapo unanitazama kupitia mitandao zetu za kijamii, we are live on Facebook, Mamlaka Television, na pia vile katika ukurasa wangu wa Facebook niongeza Derek Official, tunaweza kuwasiliana pale. Na pia katika mtandao wa YouTube Mamlaka Television unaweza kutufuatilia pale, ama ukatumia nambari zetu za simu 0721899899, na pia unaweza kutumia nambari ya simu nyingine 0700899899. Utakuwa unatuelekeza ama utakuwa unatutumia ujumbe iwapo una hoja ungependa kuwasilisha, nami nitakuwa ninasoma ujumbe wako katika mitandao za kijamii na pia vile kupitia nambari zetu za simu. Na upande wa advertisement, we have Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, East Africa Cosmetics, Engineers, Land and Properties, Better School, and Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language. Ni advertisement ambazo tutakuwa na kuhusisha nazo asubuhi hii leo. Na upande wa kudadisi tuweze kuchambua gazeti, basi kama ilivyo ada na desturi, tuko na gazeti la Daily Nation na pia vile gazeti la The Standard. Na ni kwa kweli wapo unanitazama, basi jipatie nakala ya gazeti hizi, pia gazeti za kidijitali ama gazeti za mtandao ni gazeti la Taifa Leo, gazeti la The Star, My Government, People's Daily, Business Daily and Mount Kenya Times. Ni gazeti ambazo ni bora zaidi, utakuwa unajua haswa ni yapi yanaendelea. Iwapo ni habari za siasa, habari za kilimo, habari za kibiashara, elimu, sekta ya afya, habari zote ambazo unazihitaji, basi utakuwa unasoma gazeti hizo na kujua haswa ni yapi yanakufaa wewe. Ama iwapo ni mlengwa, basi utakuwa unajua haswa ni vipi zitakuwa zinakufaidi. Hayo yote ni katika uchambuzi wa magazeti na pia vile unapoangazia gazeti za kidijitali. Hivi sasa basi ninapojiandaa kukuletea habari hizi kwenye ukurasa wetu ama kwenye gazeti zetu, ningependa tuweze kuangazia our first advertisement, and that is Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Kwa wanafunzi wote basi ninawapatia nafasi jiunge na taasisi ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, ukaweza kuangazia kozi kama vile tourism, hospitality, pastry and baking, accountancy na kozi nyinginezo pale. Unaweza kujifunza pale lugha ya Kifaransa, Kichina na pia vile vile German kama lugha. Unaweza kujifunza pale Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. For more information, let's have a look at Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality advertisement.
Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Hii imekuwa ni kanda ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Kwa masuala yote ya elimu, basi chukua nafasi hii, chukua hatua, fika pale Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality ukaweza kuangazia kosi ambazo nimeweza kukutajia pale mwanzoni. October intake bado inaendelea, basi unaweza kufika pale ukaweza kuchagua hasa ni somo lipi ambalo linakufaa wewe. Na ni vyema pia kwa sababu unapofika pale walimu wameweza kuhakikisha kwamba mazingira ni bora zaidi na nafasi ya kusoma. Basi unaweza kusoma pale kwa amani na kuweza kuhitimu, na mitihani ambayo inapatikana pale they have NITA, KISM, NEC, KASNEB and ICM. Ni mitihani ambayo inapatikana pale na ni wewe uweze kuhakikisha kwamba unafika pale kwa wakati, na huwezi kuwa na sababu kwa sababu uyapo pia unafanya kazi. Unaweza kusoma kupitia njia ya mtandao, that is online learning. They also have short courses and part-time classes. Unaweza kufika pale kwa wakati na kuweza kuangazia masomo yako. Siku zote elimu ndiyo nguzo ya maisha. Mtu ambaye ameenda shule basi anaweza kuwa tofauti zaidi na yule ambaye hajakanyaga darasani. Tuweze kukumbatia kwa sababu sheria humu nchini, we enjoy the right or rather the freedom to education. Every person has a right to go to school and learn. Ni vyema pia tukaweza kufika pale tukaweza kuhakikisha kwamba tunajibadilisha kimaisha katika kufikiria na pia katika utendakazi. That's all about Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. They define a culture of professional excellence. Ni taasisi ambayo inaongozwa na Madam Penina Ng'ang'a. Now, let's have a look at stories that are making headline. And today, the Standard newspaper and the Daily Nation, kuna habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa hapa. Na habari kando na kuhusiana na habari ambayo inahusu naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua, kuna habari nyingine na tunaona katika ukurasa wa 10 kwenye gazeti la The Standard. You have the story about CESA. More Adani like deals. Adani like those deals that look like Adani deals. Huenda basi itakuwa inafika ama itakuwa inafika humu nchini, na tunaweza kwamba more Adani like deals on the way. The government is eyeing 5 Adani like deals to push through projects without straining exchequer or rather reporting to borrowing. That story is on page number 11. And what does Adani deal look like? Ni habari ambazo tutakuwa tunaangazia tuweze kujua haswa miradi hizi zinakaa vipi. Na hivi tunapozungumza kuna viongozi ambao ni wa makanisa ambao wameweza kujitokeza na kuweza kushinikiza, na ni vyema pia tutakuwa tunaangazia tuweze kujua haswa ni kipi kinaendelea pale. Lakini kwa sasa mtazamaji, tunapojiandaa kuweza kuangazia habari hizi kwa undani zaidi, ningependa tuweze kutazama kanda ya Engineers Land and Properties. Tukirejea basi tutakuwa tunaangazia habari hizi kwa undani hata zaidi. Usiondoke.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us.
Are you passionate about media, communication or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Tumeweza kutizama kanda ya Engineers Land and Properties na pia vile ikifuatanishwa na kanda ya Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, na ni vyema zaidi ukaweza kukumbatia mfumo huo ili ukaweza kujipatia nafasi ya kuwekeza katika kaunti ya Nakuru katika habari zote za umiliki wa shamba na pia vile kuweza kuikamata elimu. Basi unaweza kufanya hivyo. Ni masuala ambayo tutakuwa nakuelezea, lakini kwa sasa mtazamaji, hebu turejelee habari kwenye ukurasa wa kwanza kwenye gazeti la The Standard. We have the story on page number 11. CS Adani like deals on the way. More Adani like deals on the way. Ni waziri, tunaona picha ambayo imeweza kuchapishwa hapa ni picha ya waziri wa fedha John Mbadi, na anaweza tueleza kwamba kuna miradi ambayo inafanana na ile ya Adani ambayo huenda tutakuwa tunaitarajia katika taifa hili letu la Kenya. The story is on page number 11, na tutakuwa tunaangazia haswa what deals or rather what Adani deals look like, na ni kwenye ukurasa wa 11, na pia vile katika ukurasa wa 10 we have the story about Ketraco deal, brace for costly electricity. Ketraco deal, brace for costly electricity. That is on page number 10 of the Standard newspaper. And we also have the story on page number 13. Hope for SMEs as banks to offer 150 billion shillings in loans. SMEs, hope for SMEs. Ni habari ambazo tutakuwa tunaziangazia tuweze kujua hasa upande wa kibiashara mambo yako vipi. Wapo basi ungependa kufika kwenye benki kuweza kukopa mkopo, basi tunaona benki zinatueleza kwamba they will be offering a total of 150 billion shillings loans kwa ujumla. Basi ni kuhakikisha iwapo ungependa kuweza kufanya biashara, tutakuwa tunaangazia tuweze kujua haswa habari hizi for those small and micro businesses. Tutakuwa tunaziangazia kwa undani zaidi. That story is on page number 13 of the Standard newspaper. And on politics, we have the story on page number 6. MP's plan for special sitting as DP succession hits higher gear. The National Assembly will convene tomorrow to discuss urgent matters, raising speculation that if the Senate impeaches Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua today, a new DP nominee could be forwarded to the House as early as tomorrow. Basi mkutano basi utakuwa unafanyika kesho. Wabunge watakuwa na vikao na tunaona picha ambayo imeweza kuchapishwa hapa, wanaulizwa ama tunauliza what next. Na tunaona picha gavana wa kaunti ya Murang'a Irungu Kang'ata basi imeweza kuchapishwa hapa, ni wale ambao wanapendekezwa, lakini katika siasa hatujui ni nani atakuwa anateuliwa pale ama ni nani atakuwa anapendekezwa pale. Lakini hiyo itakuwa inafanyika tu iwapo naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa anabanduliwa na seneti hii leo, kwa sababu atakuwa anajiwakilisha ama atakuwa anajiwasilisha mbele ya seneti kuweza kujibu mashtaka. Na ni habari ambazo pia zimeweza kuangaziwa katika ukurasa huu wa 4, wa 5, wa 6, 7 na 8 mtawalia kwenye gazeti la The Standard. Na tunaweza kwamba Rigathi's bruising a battle, tough exchange. When Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua appeared before the Senate, he was reeling from a string of losses in the National Assembly and the courts. And his early prayers to Speaker King yesterday suffered the same fate, leaving him to face his accusers in a bare-knuckled war that saw his lawyers rip through Kibwezi MP Mwengi Mutuse's evidence in a surgical cross-examination, where the motion mover admitted to several inadequacies. The story is on page number 4 to 8, respectively, from the Standard newspaper. Some of the claims being accused for Rigathi Gachagua doing, we have Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua traveled to London in February 2017 to oversee the signing of a will by his ailing brother. Tunaona madai mengine yameanza kuibuliwa hapa. Tunaweza kwamba the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua traveled to London in February 2017 to oversee the signing of a will by his ailing brother. And according to Siaya Governor James Orengo, ambaye pia aliweza kuiwakilisha the State National Assembly, anasema kwamba naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua took advantage of his ailing brother. Na tutakuwa tunaangazia tuweze kujua haswa ni vipi. And also have number 2, on the day that Rigathi Gachagua died, the Deputy President was withdrawing money from his account. On the day that Rigathi Gachagua, who is the brother to Gachagua, died, the Deputy President was withdrawing money from his account. Then also have Advocate Njoroge Regeru and businessman Mwai Madhenge. Advocate Njoroge Regeru and businessman Mwai Madhenge raised their objections on how the DP was handling his brother's property. And also have at number 4, DP Rigathi Gachagua acquired Treetops Hotel without following proper procurement process. And at number 5, you have Gachagua acquired Bipingo Ranger, a property initially owned by his late brother at a cost of 250 million shillings. And we also have at number 6, Gachagua acquired Olive Gardens Hotel in Nairobi, previously owned by his late brother. And at number 7, you have Gachagua acquired properties owned by his brother despite being owner, executor of his will. These are just allegations accused of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua engaging on those process of acquiring properties owned by his late brother Rigathi Gachagua. Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa wa 6 hadi wa 7. Na hii leo basi vile nimekueleza, naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa anaeleza ama atakuwa anajibu haya maswala mbele ya seneti, na pia vile vile tutakuwa tunajua haswa hii leo hatima yake itakuwa inajulikana. That's all about the front page of the Standard newspaper as I head to the Daily Nation. And on page number 3 of the Daily Nation, we have Kenya set to deploy female SWAT team to Haiti. Kenya set to deploy female SWAT team to Haiti. The story is on page number 3 of the Daily Nation. And on education, we have the story on page number 2, 314,000 jobless teachers in mad scramble for 46,000 slots. Unaweza kutazama na kujua haswa tuna idadi kubwa sana walimu ambao hawajaajiriwa. Na licha kuwa they only need 46,000, we have seen a total of 3,000 or rather 314,000 teachers who are jobless, and they have applied for those lots. The story is on page number 2 of the Daily Nation, and on page number 2 we have this man called Kiama, who was the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi, who was withdrawn, or rather he was sacked from the board of management and the tutor staff katika shule ama katika chuo kikuu cha Nairobi. Kiama vows to fight for his job and peace seek his reinstatement. Sacked University of Nairobi Vice Chancellor Professor Stephen Kiama has appealed his dismissal, terming the process unfair. This even as 2 members of parliament called for his immediate reinstatement, saying his sacking is illegal. That story is on page number 2 of the Daily Nation. And on devolution, we have the story on the back page of the Daily Nation. Take it or leave it. MPs stick to 380 billion shillings allocation to counties. MPs stick to 380 billion shillings to counties, or rather allocation to the counties. MPs slam counties and senators for insisting on 400 billion shillings as shareable revenue, saying they are aware that the country faces a revenue shortfall of 346 billion shillings that was to be collected if the Finance Bill 2024 had been enacted. Wanasema kwamba the country has a short of money and they have to take that 380 billion shillings. They have to take it or leave it. Na wanasema kwamba nchi ya Kenya hamna fedha. They were demanding that amount of 400 billion shillings because of that new Finance Bill 2024 ambayo iliweza kutupiliwa mbali na Rais William Samoei Ruto, na kutokana na hilo basi wanasema kwamba they have to take that 380 billion shillings. For more stories, that is on the back page of the Daily Nation. And on page, or rather on the same page, the back page of the Daily Nation, we have the call of religious leaders. Cancel Adani deals, switch back to NHIF. Religious leaders tell President Ruto. Cancel Adani deals, switch back to NHIF. Religious leaders tell President Ruto. Religious leaders have called on President William Ruto to rescind some of his government's decisions, including the new health system. In a joint statement yesterday, the leaders under the umbrella of the National Council of Churches of Kenya, that is the NCCK, and Supreme Council of Muslims, we have the SUPKMA, said that the country was going through a very difficult time, outraged by the government. And according to the statement by the National Council of Churches of Kenya, that is the NCCK, why must Kenyans be forced to pay billions of shillings to brokers who add no value to healthcare of the people? Ni swala ambalo liweza kuulizwa na viongozi wa makanisa. Na tunaweza kwamba ama wanauliza swali kwamba why must Kenyans be forced to pay billions of shillings to brokers who add no value to the healthcare of the people? Na bila shaka wameweza kumsihi Rais Ruto kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba anatupilia mbali pendekezo ama that deal or rather Adani deal and switch back to the NHIF. Religious leaders tell Ruto. Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa wa nyuma kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation. And our headline, this is about Gachagwa's impeachment motion at the Senate. DP filed 200 or rather 29 cases seeking to block his ouster by the National Assembly and Senator. Lakini tuliweza kuona kesi hizo zikiweza kugonga mwamba. Na kulingana na mahakama wanasema kwamba utakuwa unasikiza kesi hiyo baada ya mchakato huu kuweza kukamilika na report kuweza kuamuliwa pale. That's when they will come in to have a look at what happened in the Senate and in the Parliament. Ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa hapa kwenye ukurasa wa 6 ama ukurasa wa 4 hadi ukurasa wa 8 kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation. Na kwa ufupi tunaweza kwamba Gachagwa's date with the destiny. Gachagwa's date with the destiny. Moment of truth, the setbacks that Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and his allies suffered in the courts spilled over into the Senate yesterday during the start of his impeachment trial after Speaker Amason Kingi threw out preliminary objections raised by his legal team. As the hearing resumes today, lawmakers will be expected to make a decision on whether to save or fire the Deputy President by the close of the proceedings. What will their verdict be? hakuna yule ambaye anafahamu hadi sasa uamuzi utakuwa vipi. Lakini hata hayo yakiendelea, tunaona wabunge wamekwisha tueleza kwamba watakuwa na kikao hapo kesho kufuatia uamuzi ambao utakuwa unatolewa hii leo. Iwapo basi naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa anabanduliwa, basi they will be presenting their nominee ambaye atakuwa anachukua mikoba ya huyu naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua. Hapo sasa basi mtazamaji, hayo ndio yameweza kuangaziwa katika ukurasa huu wa kwanza kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation na pia vile gazeti la The Standard. Nitakuwa nachukua kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko, nikirejea basi nitakuwa nahusisha wale ambao wameweza kuwasiliana nami kwenye mitandao za kijamii na pia vile kupitia nambari zetu za simu. Usiondoke.
Are you passionate about media, communication or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality offers comprehensive education ranging from artisan levels to advanced diplomas. Our courses cover food and beverage production, catering and accommodation, pastry and baking, culinary arts, tour guiding and operation, tourism and business management, fashion and design from artisan level to higher diploma, sales and marketing, banking and finance, accountancy, business management, ICT, CPA courses, hairdressing and beauty therapy, cosmetology, electrical engineering and installation. We also provide short courses in public relations, event management and entrepreneurship, as well as language classes in Spanish, German, French, Chinese, and sign language and interpretation. Our accredited examining bodies include NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KI. Brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station, on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790 899 899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniuslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us. Step into a world of beauty and elegance where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji katika awamu hii yetu ya kwanza. Tuangazie habari ambazo zimeweza kupewa kipaumbele kwenye gazeti la The Standard na pia vile gazeti la Daily Nation. Habari ambazo nitakuwa naziangazia ni katika sekta hii ya afya na pia vile sekta za counties. As we talk about devolution, tunaona counties, viongozi wa county, magavana, basi wanasema kwamba they have a problem with the disbursement or rather that county allocation ambazo zimeweza kutengewa na serikali. Tutakuwa tunaangazia tuweze kujua haswa yako vipi na ni vipi watakuwa wanaendesha shughuli hiyo kutokana na mswada wa fedha wa mwaka 2024 kuweza kutupiliwa mbali. Na kufuatia hatua hiyo, basi wanaelezwa na wabunge kwamba they have to take that of 380 billion shillings or leave it. Je, itakuwa vipi? Na tunaona hata fedha hizi, kuna baadhi ya kaunti wanasema kwamba fedha hizo hazitoshi kutokana na miradi ambayo inaendelea. Ni habari ambazo tutakuwa tunaziangazia hasa kwenye ukurasa huu wa nyuma kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation. But before that, let's have a look at what you have to say on our social media handles. On Facebook, Mamlaka Television, and on YouTube, Mamlaka Television. Na pia unaweza kuwasiliana nami katika ukurasa wangu wa Facebook, that is Nyongesa Derrick Official, niweze kusikiza kutoka kwako pia, nijue unasema nini. Na ujumbe ambao ni wa Naam, samahani kidogo. Ujumbe ambao nitakuwa na uangazia hapa ambao umeweza kutuma hapa. Kuna yule anasema kwamba I'm with us. Sijui anamaanisha nini, lakini tunapozungumza kuhusu ujumbe huo, unajua anamzungumzia nani. We have Njoroge Chege anasema following from Gilgil. Thank you so much Mr. Njoroge Chege from Gilgil. Anasema following from Gilgil. We have Morris Werengai Nyongesa anasema locked. Thank you so much Morris. We also have Johnson Masharia anasema tuned in. Thank you so much Johnson Masharia. Boniface Nyamu anasema tuned in. We have Joy Every anasema tuned in, na pia ameweza kubonyeza that button ya like. Na pia vile we have Ayemba Peter Jr. Purity Favored, tena ameweza kutumia ujumbe anasema tuned in. Ameweza kutuma mara mbili anasema tuned in. Thank you so much Purity Favored. Samahani, ni Purity Favored and Peace Favored. Nilikuwa nimechanganya kidogo, lakini ni watu tofauti. And lastly we have Jonah Tuo anasema tuned in. Thank you so much. Tuendelee kuwasiliana pale kwenye mtandao zetu za kijamii. Unieleze unanitazama ukiwa wapi. Naam, na bila shaka katika ukurasa wangu wa Facebook nitakuwa naelekea pale niweze kujua haswa pia ni nani huyu anazungumza nami. Na bila shaka we have Wairimu Gitonga anasema tuned in. Thank you so much Wairimu Gitonga. Na pia naona tuko naye Bashir Wanjala anasema I'm with us. Ni ujumbe ambao niliweza kupokea lakini nimeweza kusoma tena, anasema kwamba I'm with us. Are you with us? Basi unaweza kujibu swala hilo Na pia vile vile we have Purity Auma anasema tuned in. We have Doris Mwasha anasema tuned in. We have JMST Production anasema tuned in. Prince Miguel tuned in, thank you so much. We have Matez King anasema you are doing a good job my brother, thank you so much. Matez anasema tuned in, you are doing a good job my brother, thank you so much. And lastly we have Liz Gishere anasema tuned in, thank you so much. Tuendelee kuwasiliana pale kwenye mitandao zetu za kijamii on Facebook Mamlaka Television, na pia vile vile katika ukurasa wangu wa Facebook Mamlaka Television Nyongesa Derrick Official, na pia vile vile unaweza ukatumia nambari zetu za simu 0721 899 899, ama pia ukatumia nambari ya simu nyingine 0700 899 899. Naam, ningependa tuweze kuangazia habari hizi kuhusu sekta hii ya afya, haswa viongozi wa makanisa wanalipi la kusema kuhusiana na mfumo huu mpya wa afya, the new SHA and the NHIF. Tunaweza kwamba cancel Adani deals, switch back to NHIF. Clerics tells President William Ruto. Religious leaders say the impunity being displayed by government officials is now sitting and killing the soul of the nation. The impunity is killing the soul of the nation. This is according to the church leaders or other religious leaders. And according to this article, tunaweza kwamba religious leaders have called on President William Ruto to rescind some of his government decisions, including the new health system. In a joint statement yesterday, the leaders under the umbrella of the National Council of Churches of Kenya, that is the NCCK, and Supreme Council of Kenya Muslim, said the country was going through a very difficult time, outstretched by the government. They said there is a massive suffering and destruction of lives across the country due to the hasty, opaque and forced transition from the National Health Insurance Fund to the Social Health Authority, that is the SHA, which has caused a health crisis. According to the religious leaders, and we have other people who have said the government should have a look at these deals to make sure that it favors the people of the country, na kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba Wakenya wanaweza kufaidika. Na viongozi wa dini basi kwa pamoja wakasema kwamba they have to cancel that Adani deal and bring back, or rather to switch back to the NHIF. Na kulingana nao wanasema kwamba it is because of the impunity and Kenyans are suffering. Na pesa ambazo zinatozwa pale katika mfumo huu mpya wa afya, basi wanasema kwamba huenda Wakenya wengi wakakosa huduma za matibabu kukosekana ama kwa sababu ya ukosefu wa fedha. Why must Kenyans be forced to pay a billion of shillings, or rather billions of shillings, to brokers who add no value to the healthcare of the people? Why do Kenyans have to pay, or rather have to be forced? Why must Kenyans be forced to pay billions of shillings to brokers who add no value to the healthcare people, or rather to the healthcare of the people? The statement read in part, why have the benefits of Kenyans, or rather why have the benefits Kenyans, samahani nitakuwa narejelea tena, why have the benefits Kenyans were getting under the NHIF been reduced under the SHA, yet they are required to pay more? The country should revert to NHIF. Wanasema kwamba yale Wakenya ambao walikuwa wanajivunia katika mfumo mpya wa afya, basi wanasema kwamba imeweza kupunguzwa, na wanasema kwamba wanalipa fedha nyingi. Na kwa nini? Basi wanasema kwamba wanapunguza those benefits, na wanasema kwamba they are paying more, na wanasema kwamba this is impunity. Na tunaweza kwamba their statement comes a day after President William Ruto said the Social Health Insurance Fund and other ongoing projects to transform the health sector were unstoppable. Wanasema kwamba, ama rais alisema kwamba it is unstoppable, lakini je, hilo litakuwa linafikiwa? Basi tutakuwa tunaangazia tuweze kujua haswa viongozi iwapo wanawasikiza wananchi au la. The statement comes a day after the President Ruto, or rather after President Ruto said the Social Health Care, or the Social Health Insurance Fund, that is the SHIF, and other ongoing projects to transform the health sector were unstoppable. It is our intention to make sure that no Kenyan is left behind on matters of health For instance, or rather for the first time, every Kenyan will have health insurance cover, he said in Nairobi on Sunday. The president said the universal health coverage program, whose rollout has faced hitches, will ensure that every Kenyan has access to healthcare. Ni swala ambalo linazungumziwa hapa. Naam, ni kweli na ni vyema zaidi kila Mkenya kuweza kupokea huduma za matibabu, lakini swala ambalo linajitokeza, je, kila Mkenya atakuwa na uwezo wa kuweza kulipia ada hiyo ya matibabu? Hilo ni swala ambalo pia viongozi wa makanisa wameweza kuliuliza, kwa sababu wanasema kwamba why when you look at the benefits ambazo walikuwa wanapokea katika mfumo wa NHIF na ukilinganisha na the new healthcare program, hiyo that is the Social Health Authority and the SHIF, wanasema kwamba hayo manufaa yameweza kupungua na ile hali wanalipa kwa gharama ya juu. The story is on the back page of the Daily Nation, and to their statement read by the NCCK and the SUPKM EM, we demand that the new university funding model be suspended to allow for further consultation to ensure justice and fairness to all students. Pia waliweza kuzungumzia kuhusu sekta hii ya elimu, haswa the new university funding model. Pia tuweza kuona viongozi wa dini wakiweza kuzungumzia swala hili. Wanasema kwamba they demand that the new university funding model be suspended to allow for further consultations and to ensure justice and fairness to all students, kuwepo na usawa kwa kila mwanafunzi. Na that new university funding model should be dropped ili kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba they bring in more professionals to have a look at it to make sure they implement or rather they have a new reforms ili kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba there is no impunity and there is fairness and justice can be served to all students. Ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa katika ukurasa huu wa nyuma kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation. And still on the same page we have a story about devolution. Take it or leave it. House insists on a 380 billion shillings for counties. Members of parliament have told governors to take the 380 billion shillings as a shareable revenue or go without, saying the country has suffered a low revenue collection due to the rejection of the Finance Bill 2024. The lawmakers, while anonymously adopting the report, the Budget and Appropriation Committee that allocated 380 billion shillings to counties as approved in the Division of Revenue Bill 2024, said governors cannot get the 400 billion shillings as proposed by the senators. Wanasema kwamba the counties cannot get that 400 billion shillings as proposed by the senators. The MP slammed counties and senators for insisting on 400 billion shillings as shareable revenue, yet they are aware that the country faces a revenue shortage, or rather a revenue shortfall of 346 billion shillings that was to be collected in the Finance Bill 2024 had been enacted. They ran a shortfall of 346 billion shillings that was to be collected in case that Finance Bill 2022 was to be passed. Ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa hapa. The bickering between the two houses over the amount is likely to worsen the financial situation in the counties which had not received money from the National Treasury as of August. National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah said the shortfall from the rejection of the Finance Bill had consequences that were to be borne by both levels of government. It's foolhardy of the Senate to argue that what was projected at the time of doing the division of revenue must suffice, and the national government must provide resources to bear the entire loss of the Finance Bill, Mr. Ichung'wah said. Kulingana na wabunge, wanasema kwamba itakuwa vigumu kwa kaunti kuweza kupokea mgao wa shilingi bilioni 400. Na wanasema kwamba hii imeweza kutokana kwa sababu ya mswada wa fedha mwaka 2024 kuweza kutupiliwa mbali, na hivyo basi they have to take that 380 billion shillings or leave it. Ni masuala ambayo yanahusiana na mgao wa fedha katika counties, na kila ambacho wameweza kusimama nacho ni kiwango cha shilingi bilioni 300 80. For more stories, that is on the back page of the Daily Nation. Now, pia mtazamaji, ningependa kuweza kukujuza kuhusu our next advertisement, that is East Africa Cosmetics. Iwapo basi wewe ni mfanya biashara katika kaunti ya Nakuru, ama ungependa kuwekeza katika kaunti ya Nakuru, na katika biashara yako iwapo ungependa kumiliki duka la mapambo, you own a salon, or you want to own a barber shop, na unajiuliza bidhaa zipi ambazo ama ni bidhaa ama hizi bidhaa ambazo zinatumika pale utazipokea wapi? East Africa Cosmetics wanakupatia nafasi hiyo ya kuweza kupokea bidhaa hizi kwa bei nafuu hata zaidi. For more information, let's have a look at East Africa Cosmetics advertisement.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life.
Naam, that is East Africa Cosmetics advertisement ambao unapatikana katika kaunti hii ya Nakuru, hasa ukiwa katikati ya mji huu mkuu wa Nakuru, on your way to Tidy's Hotel using a Gusii Road. Unapata uko pale Jala Plaza ground floor, unaweza kufika pale ukaweza kupokea bidhaa hizo kwa bei nafuu hata zaidi. Duka lingine linapatikana pale opposite Showmut Plaza, unaweza kufika pale na ukaweza kupokea bidhaa hizo kwa bei nafuu hata zaidi. Na pia kuna huduma tofauti tofauti. Iwapo basi ungependa kubadilisha muonekano wako, upande wa kujirembesha, basi unaweza kwenda kufanywa pale ukaweza kuhakikisha kwamba unabadilisha muonekano wako. East Africa Cosmetics wanapatikana katika kaunti ya Nakuru, hasa katikati ya mji huu mkuu wa Nakuru, on your way to Tidy's Hotel ukitumia barabara ya Gusii Road pale pa Jala Plaza, na pia vile duka lingine linapatikana pale opposite Showmut Plaza. That's all about East Africa Cosmetics, or rather it is a number one, or rather your number one solution to all your beauty products. Now let's have a look at this story on page number 2 of the Daily Nation. Kiama vows to fight for his job, MP seeks his reinstatement. Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa huu wa pili kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation. Ni habari ambazo zinahusisha sekta hii ya elimu, na tunaeleza kwamba it's a case of I don't like your face, but what can you do about it? They have shown a lot of hostility towards me, Professor Stephen Kiama said. Swala ambalo anauliza, it's a case, ama anasema kwamba it's a case of I don't like your face, but what can I do about it? They have shown a lot of hostility towards me. Ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa hapa kwenye ukurasa wa pili, na tunaweza kwamba I will fight to the bitter end, Professor Kiama vows. Sacked University of Nairobi Vice Chancellor Professor Stephen Kiama has appealed his dismissal, terming the process unfair. In an exclusive interview with the Nation, Professor Kiama said he had been informed of tunaweza kwamba in an exclusive interview with the Nation, Professor Kiama said he had been informed of his sacking as both an employee of the university and the Vice Chancellor of University of Nairobi. The Don's contract as head of the Kenya's Prime University was scheduled to expire on January 6, 2025, and he had requested for reappointment. The University Vice Chancellor, or rather Vice The University Council Chairman, Professor Amukoa Anangwe, is issued a communication dated October 14 to the university community stating that Professor Kiama's service as an employee of University of Nairobi had been terminated on September 27. Huyu bila shaka ni mhadhiri wa chuo kikuu cha Nairobi. Na katika utendakazi wake tunaona kwamba kulingana na anasema kwamba it is a matter of I don't like your face. Hapendi tena ama hapendwi tena. Na kutokana na uongozi wa chuo hiki kikuu cha Nairobi, basi tunaona imekumbwa na misukosuko hasa tunapozungumzia huyo Vice Chancellor ambaye habari ambazo ziliweza kupatikana pale ama kuweza kushuhudiwa pale ni kwamba aliweza kufutwa kazi. Na anasema kwamba he will be fighting till the end, the very end. Na ni habari ambazo tunaona pia kuna wabunge ambao waliweza kujitokeza na wanasema kwamba his dismissal from work was illegal na watakuwa wanajaribu kuwasilisha hoja hizo. Na ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa hapa kwenye ukurasa wa pili. Na tukisalia pale katika sekta ya elimu, we have the story about 314,000 teachers without jobs, 46,000 teachers or TSC slots. A total of 314,000 teachers who are jobless have applied for the 46,000 slots, ambayo tunaweza kwamba huge staffing gap will remain after the recruitment drive by the commission is completed today. We have a total of 314,117 jobless teachers submitted application of the 46,000 vacancies advertised recently by the Teacher Service Commission, highlighting the high unemployment rate among graduates. This means that the recruitment, which is scheduled to end today, will leave hundreds of thousands of teachers dejected despite schools having huge staffing gaps. The application was received within 1 week from October 1st to 8th. Na unapata kwamba hii inaonyesha kwamba we have a very high rate of unemployment in the country. A total of 314,117 graduates who are unemployed, and both of them, or rather all of them, are seeking to be employed, and we only have 46,000 slots ambazo TSC waliweza kutangaza kwamba kuna nafasi ya kazi ya walimu. And according to the implication, or according to the applications data, we have 144,177 teachers applied for consideration for the 39,500 permanent and pensionable vacancies available in junior secondary schools. In junior schools across the country. Junior schools are the most hit by staff shortage and have mainly been staffed by teachers on contract, commonly known as interns, have been short hit. A total of 144,177 teachers applied for consideration for permanent and pensionable terms. And we also have some 93,646 teachers who applied for the 6,000 jobs on offer in primary schools, while 76,294 applications were received by the TSC for 450 jobs in secondary schools. Schools at all levels have shortage of teachers, which the government has been unable to plug for years. While campaigning for the top seat in 2022, President William Ruto had promised to employ 116,000 teachers within 2 years, but it has proved to be a difficult task. Once this round of the recruitment is completed, the government should have employed 56,000 teachers since coming into power 2 years ago. Anaona kwamba itakuwa vigumu kwa sababu matatizo ambayo yamekuwepo kwa yale ambayo anasema kwamba ukosefu wa fedha. Na pia vile vile you have an overview of application category. We have vacancies and applications, or rather applicants. At primary level we have vacancies 6,000, and those who applied, you have a total of 93,646. At secondary level we have vacancies at 450 slots, and applicants we have 76,294 applicants. We have junior secondary school, we have vacancies 39,550, and we have 144,177 applicants. In total, we have 46,000. This is the slots that were advertised, and we have a number of applicants 314,117 teachers who applied for those slots. For more information, that is on page number 2 of the Daily Nation newspaper. Kufikia hapo mtazamaji, nitakuwa nachukua kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko. Nikirejea basi nitakuwa narejelea na habari zaidi kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation na pia vile vile gazeti la The Sun, na pia vile vile nitakuwa naangazia haswa katika section ya opinion, wananchi tuweze kujua haswa wanasema nini, na habari ambazo tutakuwa tunaangazia tukirejea basi tutakuwa tunaangazia mchakato huu ambao unaendelea pale kwenye Seneti kuhusiana na kubanduliwa kwa naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua. Iwapo basi hoja hizo zitakuwa zinafikiwa, basi uamuzi utakuwa unatolewa na Seneti. Usiondoke.
Are you passionate about media, communication or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station, on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790 899 899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Kimekuwa kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko. Nimekuwa nikidadisi vile Wakenya wanazungumza pale kwenye mitandao, na bila shaka unahisi ya kwamba kuna wale ambao wanahisi ya kwamba we have focused on Gachagwa's impeachment, na ile hali kuna mambo fulani ambayo yanaendelea humu nchini kuhusu sekta ya biashara. Kuna wale ambao wanazungumza wakisema kwamba the Adani are on the way to take over the JKIA. Wengi wanasema kwamba as we are talking about the deputy president's impeachment motion, wanasema kwamba haina manufaa kwetu sisi kama Wakenya. Hayo ni mambo ya wanasiasa. Ni baadhi tu ya maoni ambayo napokea pale kwenye mtandao, na nimekuwa nikiweza kuandika chini hoja ambazo najaribu kuziwasilisha ili nikaweza kuzidadisi na kujua haswa je, lile ambalo ama yale ambayo unazungumzia je ni kweli ama kidogo yana umuhimu kwetu kama Wakenya. Na hapo basi una usemi tofauti, basi unaweza kuwasiliana nami pale kwenye mtandao zetu za kijamii. Hoja hii ya kumbandua naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua mamlakani, wewe unaionelea vipi? Na unatarajia kwamba matokeo yatakuwa yapi? Kulingana na vile tuliweza kuona wabunge ama huyu mbunge Mwengi Mutuse wa Kibwezi kuweza kuwasilisha hoja zake na kuweza kuzitetea pale. Kuna wengi ambao wanasema kwamba huenda basi tukatarajia mambo tofauti ama mambo tofauti. Lakini je, hilo linakuelekeza wewe kama Mkenya ambao unanitazama ama kama mwananchi, tutarajie nini? Kwa sababu maoni yako pia tunaweza kuyasoma pale kwenye mitandao. Naam, na pia vile vile nitakuwa na kueleza kwamba nitakuwa na wahusisha na advertisement zetu. Nimeweza kuwatajia kuhusu Nakuru College, East Africa Cosmetics na pia vile vile Ingenious Land and Properties pale mwanzoni. Nitakuwa na kuelekeza kwa our next advertisement. We still have Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language. You have Better You School. Nitakuwa na kujuza na kwamba siku ya Ijumaa kutakuwepo na sherehe ambayo itakuwa inaandaliwa pale Chosen Generation. Tarehe ni 18. First graduation, wanafunzi wa grade ya kwanza, ya pili, PP1 and PP2. Basi watakuwa na sherehe hapo kesho. Nitakuwa nawaeleza itakuwa vipi. Nitakuwa naeleza kwa undani zaidi, tuweze kufuatilia, tuweze kujua haswa ni nani atakuwa anaalikwa pale. Na mtazamaji, nitakuwa naendelea na habari kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation katika ukurasa huu wa pili. Kabla hatujaangazia kuhusu mchakato mzima wa kuweza kumbanua naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua mamlakani pale Seneti, basi ningependa tuweze kuangazia habari hizi kwenye ukurasa wa 3 kuhusu our female officers who will be sent to Haiti in order to make sure they restore peace katika taifa hilo, that Caribbean nation. Tunaweza kwamba Kenya to send female SWAT team to Haiti. They will form a part of the contingent of an additional 600 officers scheduled to join their colleagues in the Caribbean nation. Kenya will deploy female police officers drawn from the Special Weapons and Tactics, that is the SWAT team, that is the Special Weapon and Tactics team to Haiti in November this year. They will form part of the contingent of an additional 600 officers scheduled to join their colleagues already leading an international policing mission in the Caribbean nation. Na tunaona baada ya Wakenya ama maafisa wa usalama kutoka katika taifa hili letu la Kenya kuelekea katika taifa hilo, kuna matunda ambayo yameweza kutokea pale. Hali ya utulivu, huenda basi itakuwa inarejelea, na tumeweza kuona viongozi wakipongeza maafisa usalama ambao wanatoka katika taifa hili letu la Kenya. We have some 396 Kenyan police officers who were deployed in 2 groups already battling gangs in Haiti as part of the United Nations-backed multinational security support, that is the MSS mission. It will be the first team, or rather it will be the first time Kenya is sending female officers for peace missions. The officers are undergoing training at the National Police College Embakasi A campus. Other officers expected to travel to Haiti are drawn from the General Service Unit, that is the GSU, Anti-Stroke Theft Unit, that is the ASTU, and the Rapid Deployment Unit, that is the RDU. Those groups that will be sent, you have the GSU, the ASTU, and the RDU, ambao watakuwa wanatumwa katika taifa hilo la Haiti. Given that Kenya is the lead country, the MSS commander is Geoffrey Otunge, deputized by Colonel Kevron Henry of Jamaica. The other country that has already sent troops, the Kenyan officers who have been in Haiti since June, have held joint operations with the Haiti National Police, leading the recapture of key installations such as the General Hospital, the port, and the National Palace that had been seized by gangs. Haya ni matunda ambayo yaliweza kutokea kufuatia hawa maafisa wa usalama kuweza kuelekea katika taifa hilo la Haiti kutoka humu nchini. Na tunaweza kwamba the first group already battling gangs, we have a total of 396. This was the first group that was sent to Haiti. Number of Kenyan police officers who are already battling gangs in Haiti as part of the United Nations-backed MSS mission. A total of 396 police officers who were sent from our country to head to Haiti in order to restore peace in that Caribbean nation. We also have words and pledges must be matched by the concrete action. President Ruto said last week at State House where he hosted Haiti Prime Minister Gary Conille ambaye ni Prime Minister wa Haiti ambaye alikuwa humu nchini, na Rais Ruto akasema kwamba words and pledges must be matched by concrete action. Words and pledges must be matched with concrete action. Ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangazia hapa katika ukurasa huu wa 3 kwenye gazeti la Daily Nation. Na mtazamaji, ningependa pia kuweza kuelekea katika gazeti la The Standard, tuangazie habari kuhusu biashara katika ukurasa wa 13. Hope for SMEs as banks to offer 150 billion shillings loans. Ni habari ambazo zinahusu biashara, na tunaona benki zimeweza kueleza kwamba watakuwa wanatoa mkopo wa hadi shilingi ama wako na shilingi bilioni 150 ambazo watakuwa wanazitoa kama mkopo kwa yeyote yule ambaye atakuwa anataka kwenda kukopa mkopo kwenye benki. Na ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa wa 11 kwenye gazeti la The Standard. Na tunaweza kwamba we need more. Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana hapa kwenye ukurasa huu wa 11 kwenye 13 kwenye gazeti la The Standard. Na tunaeleza kwamba boost for SMEs as banks increase loans to 150 billion shillings. Ni habari ambazo zinahusu biashara, na tunaeleza kwamba President Ruto lauds a banking sector's contribution to the economy. SMEs sets to higher loans in the next financial year. Small and medium-sized businesses are expected to expand their banks pledged to inject 150 billion shillings into the sector as new loans annually. Small and medium-sized businesses are expected to expand their banks pledged to inject 150 billion shillings into the sector as new loans annually. This emerged on Wednesday during the Kenya Bankers Association, that is the KBA, Inua Biashara exhibition at Kenyatta International Convention Center, that is the KICC, Nairobi, that saw the launch of the MSME. MSME Accelerator Program. Presiding over the launch, President William Ruto urged the National Treasury and cooperatives and MSME ministries to develop policies to guide the sector ahead of the release of funds next year. Ni habari ambazo zimeweza kupatikana hapa, and according to the president anasema kwamba banking institutions have demonstrated their commitment to expanding lending to the MSME sector through a variety of dedicated products and solutions. Na tunaona kwamba to the next financial year, the banks have injected a total of 150 billion shillings for those small and medium-sized businesses who are expected to acquire loans. Basi watakuwa wanajipatia, ama benki zimeweza kutenga shilingi bilioni 150 kwa sababu ama kwa mujibu wa loans ambazo zitakuwa zinapatikana pale. That story is on page number 13. And still on business report, we need more Adani type deals to grow, says John Mbadi. We need more Adani type deals to grow, says Adani. Treasury says the country needs triple P's projects to avoid heavy borrowing. Mbadi also admits that conditions of IMF mean more taxes for Kenyans. The government is eyeing 5 Adani-like deals in the current financial year in what National Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi said would enable the government finish projects key to the economy without straining to exchequer and resorting to heavy borrowing. He said as a part of his performance contractor, he had committed to handing over to private sector players at least 5 major projects that will be developed under the public-private partnership, that is the triple P model, the public-private partnership. Na wanasema kwamba for us to grow economically, we need more projects like the Adani deals. Na kando na kuwa we have seen government officials supporting this Adani deal, kinyume na matarajio ya Wakenya. Wakenya wamekuwa na upinzani mkubwa kuhusiana na hawa ambao ni Adani conglomerates, ambao wanahisi ya kwamba huenda basi ikakuwa ni mzigo mwingine ambao tutakuwa tunajiingiza ndani. Na kulingana na huyu waziri wa fedha anasema ya kwamba we need more deals like the Adani deals in order for us to grow. Na tunaelezwa kwamba ama kulingana na anasema kwamba already in our 5 projects JKIA has started, and if the courts can clear and allow the process to continue, it will be one of the projects. Anasema kwamba already in our 5 projects JKIA had started, and if the courts can clear and allow the process to continue, it will be one of the projects. JKIA has already started, but it will only happen if the court clears that case. Na anasema kwamba it will be one of the projects that will enable we don't need to borrow more in order for us to engage into businesses or rather to grow economically. Na tunaweza kwamba the energy ministry announced that nitakuwa naangalia tena tuweze kujua hasa. We also have in terms of energy, the energy ministry, we have the energy ministry announced it had signed a 95 billion shillings deal with the energy solutions, Adani Energy Solutions, the sister firm to Adani Airport Holdings that is eyeing operations at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport for 30 years to build and operate high voltage electricity transmission lines. Mbadi noted that JKIA needed urgent improvements. In the case of JKIA, the worst that can happen may be that they will not give us a fair share of the revenue that will be generated, or they will be inefficient. If you use JKIA, you will realize that the current arrangement is not working properly and we lose to competitors. Rwanda is coming up very strongly. Ethiopia has developed its airport. Kenya must do it to take care of public interest, that we are not going to have Kenyans lose jobs, he said. Anasema kwamba with what is happening, Kenyans will not lose their jobs. We are not going to have Kenyans lose their jobs. Anasema kwamba Wakenya hawatakuwa wanapoteza nafasi za kazi pia.
He said the government intends to get into at least 5 such agreements across different sectors over the current financial year that runs to June 2025. We have committed as part of our performance contract at least 5 projects, said Mr. Mbadi, adding that this would include privately initiated proposals, that is the PIPs, as in the case, or rather as is the case with Adani and JKIA. We already in our 5 projects, JKIA had started, and if the courts can clear and allow the process to continue, it will be one of the projects. In fact, we should start with it. JKIA must be developed. Je, una hisia zipi kuhusiana na yale waziri wa fedha anatueleza? Unaweza kutoa maoni yako pale kwenye mitandao zetu za kijamii ili tukaweza kujadili, tuweze kuona kwamba iwapo hili litakuwa linatufaidi kama taifa au tutakuwa tunajiweka katika mzigo mwingine, kwa sababu kuna wale ambao wanahisi ya kwamba Adani take over ni kama nchi inauzwa, lakini ni madai ambayo rais alisema kwamba hilo haliwezi kufanyika hata kamwe. Hamna taifa ambalo linauzwa, na haya yote ambayo rais anasema ni kwa mjibu wa wananchi, ili wakaweza kufaidika na kuweza kujiondoa katika mzigo wa kukopa madeni. Ni habari ambazo zinahusu biashara humu nchini on page number 11 and 13 of the Standard, or rather of the Standard newspaper. Ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa pale. Ningependa pia kuweza kuwajuza kuhusu our next advertisement, that is Nakuru, that is Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language. Iwapo basi wewe ni mwanafunzi na ungependa kubobea katika taaluma ya wanahabari ama kuweza kujihusisha katika somo la Sign Language and Interpretation, Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language wanakupatia that opportunity, wanakupatia nafasi hiyo ya kuweza kupokea haya mafunzo na kuweza kubobea na kuweza kuwa mtu ambaye ni mwenye uweledi na mwenye busara sana. Kwa mengi zaidi basi ningependa tuweze kutazama kanda ya Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language advertisement.
Are you passionate about media, communication or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Naam, karibu tena. Hiyo imekuwa ni kanda ya Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language. Iwapo basi ungependa ungependa kubobea katika taaluma ya wanahabari, I'm talking about journalism and mass communication, unaweza kuipata pale as a course at Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language. Na pia vile vile sign language and interpretation, Kenyan Sign Language and Interpretation. Iwapo basi ungependa kujifunza somo hili, basi Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language wanakupatia somo hilo. Na ni vyema ukaweza kuhakikisha kwamba unafika kwa mapema, kwa sababu intake still ongoing. Unaweza kufika pale na ukaweza kuweza kuangazia ni course ipi ambayo utakuwa unajifunza pale. Na pia mtazamaji, that's all about Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language. They transform passion into professionalism. Na tunaelezwa kwamba katika ukurasa huu wa 10 we have the story about energy. Threat to high electricity costs. Real as Adani backs Getraco dealer. Threat of high electricity costs real as Adani backs a Ketraco deal? Haya ni masuala ambayo tunajiuliza. Iwapo basi tunaona viongozi wanapigia upato the Adani deals, na ile hali kuna wale ambao wanahisi kwamba hii inafanya Wakenya waweze kuingia katika mfuko wao hata zaidi. Je, ni lipi ama malengo yao ni yapi? In similar arrangement in Gujarat state in India, the Adani's increased cost of power, the company has been contracted to develop and maintain critical infrastructure. Same in India, this company called Adani Energy Solutions in India, in a state called Gujarat state in India, Adani increased the cost of power. Na tunaweza kwamba it is now an open secret that Kenyans may soon face a rising electricity costs following the government's recent 95 billion shillings agreement with Adani Energy Solutions. This deal is aimed to developing and maintaining critical transmission lines and substations across the country. Tunaweza kwamba it is now open secret, or rather it is now an open secret that Kenyans may soon face a rising electricity costs following the government's recent 95 billion shillings agreement with the Adani Energy Solutions. This deal is aimed at developing and maintaining critical transmissions line and substations across the country. Reports from India media have sparked concerns among consumers and industry experts about the potential for increased utility bills. We have echoing a troubling trend seen in regions where Adani operates. In India, in regions where Adani operates, we have received reports that electricity inapatikana pale ama nguvu za umeme wananchi wanalipia kwa ada ya juu. Na tutarajie nini? Wakenya wanasema kwamba huenda basi tutarajie kwamba bei ya umeme humu nchini itakuwa inapanda hata zaidi. During an assembly session, Gujarat State Energy Minister Kanu Desai revealed that the price of electricity purchased from Adani Power in Gujarat rose by a staggering of 102% between 2021 and 2022. Specifically, the price per unit surged from, we have the RS 3.58 units to RS 7.24, which based on our current exchange rates, in an increase of approximately 5.51 shillings, or rather approximately 5 shillings and 51 cents to 11 shillings and 14 cents per unit. If this steep rise were to be replicated in Kenya, it raises alarms about the future of cost, or the future cost of electricity in the country. Some obvious are concerned that Adani may have the upper hand in negotiating terms favorable to itself, potentially at the expense of Kenyans' taxpayers. We have Adani Energy Solutions deal with Kenya. We have key facts. We have a project worth 95 billion shillings. The project scope: Adani Energy Solutions will develop and maintain transmission lines and substations across Kenya in a 95 billion shillings public-private partnership. We also have, in terms of infrastructure, we have Gilgil Thika Konza, a 400 kV transmission line spanning 208.78 kilometers. We have Rongai, Keringet, and Chemosit. We have a total of 220 kV transmission line spanning a total of 99.98 kilometers. We also have Menengai to Rumuruti, a total of 132 kV transmission line spanning a total of 88 and 89 kilometers, including a substation. We have Kisumu, new 132/33 kV substation at Thudiburu. Jina hili kidogo unapata kwamba lina matatizo yake kuweza kulitamka, lakini unapata kwamba katika maeneo ya Kisumu we have a total of 132/33 kV substation. We also have the coast concerns a total of 102%. Reports from India indicates a 102%. This is an increase of electricity cost between 2021 and 2022 for Adani power customers in Gujarat. Kenya already ranked 4th in Africa for high household electricity costs. May see price hikes echoing these trends. Huenda basi tunapozungumzia swala hili unapata kwamba Kenya has already been ranked at 4th in Africa for high cost or rather high household electricity costs. May see the price hike. Na pia vile vile we have a 1 billion shillings payment structure. The project is financed through a 70 to 30 debt equity ratio. 70 to 30 debt equity ratio, with the Adani paying a success fee of 1 billion shillings to Kenyan government. Opposition, you have Kisii Senator Richard Onyonka and the other leaders have voiced their concerns over transparency and potential exploitation of Kenyan taxpayers. Concerns about escalating electricity bills are widespread. And lastly, we have 24 months. This is the timeline. Adani has 24 months to complete the project, or KETRACO may enforce penalties or terminate the agreement. We also have the historical context. We have a similar project in Gujarat, India, saw a significant increase in electricity rates despite agreements to keep costs low. Kulikuwepo na nguvu ya umeme kuweza kupanda, hata kama waliweza kushirikiana kwamba ama waliweza kuafikiana kwamba watakuwa wanazalisha umeme kwa bei nafuu, lakini bei iliweza kupanda pale. And still on the same page we have about politics. County Speaker cracks whip on committee header. Taita Taveta County Assembly Acting Speaker Ansalim Mwadime yesterday ordered the removal of the Budget, Finance and Appropriation Committee Chairperson Jimmy Mamidi from the chambers for allegedly failing to respond to queries regarding budget absorption and performance at the financial years 2022-2023 and 2023-2024. Mwadime said Mamidi had ignored House resolutions that required all departments committees to respond to statements and petitions within 7 days. Ni habari ambazo zinahusu Taita Taveta County. And we also have commodities on the same page. We have coffee earnings at Nairobi auction dropped by 100 million shillings. Coffee earnings at Nairobi auction drop by 100 million shillings. Ni habari ambazo pia zimeweza kuangaziwa katika ukurasa huu wa 10 kwenye gazeti la The Standard. Na mtazamaji, nitakuwa nachukua kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko na nikirejea basi nitakuwa nasikiza hoja zenyu tunapoangazia kuhusu habari ambazo zinamhusisha naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua kuweza kubanduliwa mamlakani, na pia hoja hizo wakati ambapo zitakuwa zinasikizwa tena kwenye seneti. Na hii leo basi naibu wa rais atakuwa anajitetea pale kwenye seneti, na pia tutakuwa tunaangazia tuweze kujua hasa on the opinion column wa Kenya wanasema nini. Usiondoke.
Are you passionate about media, communication or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language, Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Kimekuwa kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko na hivi sasa basi ningependa tuweze kuangazia swala hili la mchakato mzima wa kuweza kumbandua naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua mamlakani, na tunaona bado vikao vya hoja vinazidi kuendelea pale kwenye Senate. Tutakuwa tunaelekea kule, lakini kabla ya hapo ningependa tuweze kuangazia, kwa sababu kuna yale ambayo yameweza kuangaziwa kwenye gazeti la The Standard on page number 4 to number 8. What the Deputy President is being accused of. We have at number 1, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua traveled to London in February 2017 to oversee the signing of a will by his ailing brother. That was the year 2017, wakati ambapo nduguye Nderitu Gachagua alikuwa mgonjwa. Tunaelezwa kwamba aliweza kusafiri katika hadi kule Uingereza kuweza kutia saini ama signing of a will by his ailing brother. And at number 2, we have on the day that Nderitu Gachagua died, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua was withdrawing money from his account. The Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua was withdrawing amount of money, or rather millions of money, from his account. Advocate Njoroge Regeru and businessman Mwai Madenge raised their objection on how the DP was holding his brother's property. And then at number 4, we have Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua acquired Tree Tops Hotel without following a proper procurement process. At number 5, we have Gachagua acquired Vipingo Ridge, a property initially owned by his late brother at a cost of 250 million shillings. And lastly, we have Gachagua acquired a property owned by his brother despite being an executor of his will. Ni yale ambayo wanamhusisha, lakini kuna yale ambayo tunauliza, je, uamuzi utakuwa vipi iwapo basi atakuwa anang'atuliwa mamlakani? Basi tunaona vikao vya bunge watakuwa na mkutano hapo kesho kwa yale ambayo yatakuwa yanatokea hii leo, lakini tunapotazama kulingana na hawa bunge ni kana kwamba tayari washaona kwamba naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua ashabaduliwa mamlakani. Lakini je, una maoni yapi? Tutakuwa tunazungumza nawe pale kwenye mitandao ya kijamii, na naona vikao vya seneti vimeweza ama vimeanza, na bila shaka namuona tunaye Seneta Onyanka anazungumza kwa sasa, na bila shaka tutakuwa tunachukua ama nitakuwa naangazia swala hili la mkutano huu wa wabunge ambao utakuwa unafanyika hapo kesho siku ya Ijumaa. Na nikimaliza kuangazia habari hizi, basi tutakuwa tunaelekea pale kwenye Seneti hadi mwendo wa 4 kwa dakika 30 ambazo zimeweza kusalia. Basi tutakuwa tunaangazia habari hizo. Tutakuwa sote pale kwenye Seneti. Na katika ukurasa huu wa 6 kwenye gazeti la The Standard, MPs told to hold special sitting as a lobbying for Gachagwa's seat kicks into higher gear. Wabunge watakuwa na vikao hapo kesho kuweza kujadili hasa ni nani atakuwa anapendekezwa kuchukua nafasi ya naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua iwapo atakuwa anabanduliwa mamlakani. National Assembly to convene tomorrow just hours after Senate decides Gachagua's fate. Governor Kang'ata holds talks with Raila after meeting with MPs and ward representatives. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's succession has gained momentum even before the Senate gives its final verdict today. As the lobbying gets into the gear, the National Assembly will convene a special sitting tomorrow to discuss urgent matters, raising speculations that the matter could be settled by the time senators vote. And according to Murang'a MCA, the governor's revelation took most of us by surprise, and the issue elicited mixed reaction. There are those who felt he should decline. Kuna wale ambao wanahisi ya kwamba huyu gavana wa kaunti ya Murang'a Bwana Irungu Kang'ata atakuwa anapendekezwa pale. Lakini je, kulingana na viongozi ambao wamejitokeza wanasema kwamba angeweza kunyamaza tu, hangezungumza kwa chochote ambacho kinafuatia pale, kwa sababu wale wanasema kwamba mwenzako akinyolewa basi kichwa chako kitie maji. Unaweza kuwa unafurahia mwenzako akipigwa na siku ya kesho huwezi kujua haswa yako yatakuwa vipi. Ni yale ambayo Wakenya wamekuwa kizungumza. Na haya basi ndio ameweza kuangaziwa hapa hivi sasa. Basi ningependa tuweze kuelekea pale kwenye Seneti, tuweze kutizama, tuweze kujua haswa ni yapi yanazidi kuendelea pale. Tutakuwa tunaendelea kuwasiliana nawe kwenye mitandao za kijamii. Naam, bila shaka naona kanda hiyo bado inatayarishwa. Tutakuwa tunaelekea pale tuweze kutizama, lakini kila ambacho nakitazama ni kwamba naona bado mchakato huu mzima unazidi kuendelea, na tunahisi ya kwamba wakati ambapo utakuwa unafika wa naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua kuweza kujiwasilisha, basi tutakuwa tunatazama hayo yote kupitia njia ya runinga. Ningependa kuweza kuomba mwelekezi wetu aweze kutuelekeza tuweze kujua haswa ni kipi kinazungumziwa, lakini kila ambacho nakusihi, iwapo basi una maoni, tuweze kujadili nawe pale kwenye mitandao zetu za kijamii, on Facebook Mamlaka Television, on YouTube Mamlaka Television, kwa sababu we are live. Ama pia iwapo ungependa kutuma ujumbe mfupi, unaweza kutumia nambari zetu za simu 0721 899 899. Kwa huu mchakato huu mzima, je, swali ambalo nimeweza kukuuliza linatufai ama mchakato huu unatufaidi vipi sisi kama Wakenya? Kwa sababu kuna yale ambayo tumekuwa tukizungumzia kuhusu sekta ya biashara, sekta ya elimu, sekta ya afya na pia vitengo tofauti tofauti. Kuna Wakenya ambao wanahisi ya kwamba hayo masuala yangeweza kupewa kipaumbele, lakini hivi sasa tunapozungumza basi tunaona we have focused on Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment motion, forgetting other projects ambazo zinatufaa sisi kama Wakenya. Lakini kwa sasa mtazamaji, ningependa tuweze kuelekea kwenye Senate tuweze kujua haswa ni yapi yanaendelea pale.
Many are really of interest to this particular impeachment. Yesterday you talked about the one in Rea Vivingo, and we saw that 10,000 of the shares, the total shares, are owned by the estate of the late Governor Gachagua. And then a comment, Honorable Speaker, is the clips that were played yesterday on shareholding. I think I want to ask the legal counsel for the Deputy President. It looks like we didn't stop campaigns after election. It looked like we continued to propagate campaigns because we expected the Deputy President, immediately after campaigns, we stop about this thing of shareholding because...
Senator Maanzo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this would have gone to Governor Orengo, but since he said the clients, the National Assembly had given him instructions, I would like them to tell me what is the relevance of the verse they read yesterday. And also, on the floor of the National Assembly, they read a verse that when bad leaders rule, badness increases in a country. And when good leaders rule, goodness increases in a country. Finally, what is the maximum number of companies can an individual participate in under the law? I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Mutuse, you may now proceed to respond. You have exactly 10 minutes to do that.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and honorable senators for this opportunity. I have, from the questions that have come across, there are many that relate to the companies, and with your indulgence, allow me to start from there. Senator Cheriot, Senator from Marakwet, and several senators have asked why I listed 21 companies and why I said I did not have an interest in some of them. Number one, I think it is important for us to understand the context within which we are operating. I am not an investigator. And the law under Article 94, Article 95 does not make a member of Parliament, the National Assembly or Senate, an investigator. What I'm required to do is to establish a prima facie case, to establish that what is happening is outside the requirements of the law. And having been in this country and with a lot of enthusiasm in matters governance, I also know that this Senate has had opportunity to consider the impeachment of the late Nderito Gachagua. And in that impeachment, because this is a house of record, you will realize that most of the companies that I've listed were also complained about by the County Assembly of Nyeri during the impeachment of Governor Nderito Gachagua. And the complaint was specifically that there was a brother to the late governor, and the brother is one Rigathi Gachagua, who was doing all the business in Nyeri County. And from that basis, therefore, I needed to expound to find out what these companies that had been complained about during that impeachment, what these companies that had been complained about in the Esther Minor decision in terms of money laundering had to do with the Deputy President and the things that I'm alleging against him. And it is on that basis that I listed these companies. I want to invite members of this Senate to also know that in doing this, it is not just about the direct evidence. It is also about the circumstantial evidence. It's also about the circumstances that led to where we are. That there are companies that were complained about doing business in Nyeri County. It came to this Senate. That the same companies were complained about doing money laundering, and a decision of the High Court by Justice Maina has been tabled before you. And today, we are complaining that the same companies are helping to do corruption and money laundering. And that's the reason why we bring those companies. Please notice that in an impeachment, because I've been asked about threshold, and I know you know about it, my work here is not to prove criminal liability. It is not to prove beyond reasonable doubt. My work here is not to prove civil liability, but to show political responsibility. And I have been able to do that. In terms of Vipingo Ridge, the question I want to invite honorable senators, and I request that you listen to me. I was told yesterday that Vipingo Ridge, the two sons of His Excellency the Deputy President, are mere directors, and that the shares are owned by the estate of the late Nderito Gachagua. But then you ask yourself, all of you here, you have children, why would my brother's children own my estate and not my children? Why would my brother's children be the ones who are directors in my estate and not my own children? If you die today, will your children be the ones being directors of your properties, or it is the children of your brothers? Don't you see this is suspicious? It is obviously suspicious. Number two, in law, and I want to challenge anyone. An estate, what is an estate? An estate is a totality of your belongings. So, can an estate own an estate? It is administrators. We would have expected that the executors in the estate who are named in the will are the ones who would have been named in the shareholding. And we know all these trick games that are being played around to hide ownership. And that, because I talked about circumstantial evidence, that is to be compared with the affidavit of Mr. Jomo in terms of how Jomo was approached to be proxy in buying the property, and how Jahenda, the question that has been asked, is the one operating the accounts. And we have been able to show that the same Jahenda, the same lady who works at the DP's office, is the same person who is the manager at the hotel and is the one who is operating the accounts. So I invite you to see the web of secrecy, the web of conspiracy. It is a web. And this is why I said these are white-collar crimes. They are done by intelligent people. Sometimes it becomes very difficult to get direct evidence, but in the totality of the circumstances, it points to money laundering and corruption. Let me now go to Senator for Nandi, my good friend Senator Cherangei. Thank you very much for the Bible verse. I'll keep on reading it, and every time I read it, I will remember you. 5.2 billion worth. Did I ask for the worth declaration? I have said here I was not in an investigation journey. I was doing my role under the law to establish a prima facie case. And the last I know, in terms of public declaration, because this has also been asked, the Deputy President, during the presidential debate, as a candidate for election, did declare that it was worth 800 million shillings. I have listed companies, I have listed suspicious transactions that lead me to the conclusion that it is now worth 5.2 billion shillings. The law on unexplained assets, because this is important. The law on unexplained assets is such that you are asked, you own this, please tell us how you acquired it. Because as far as we know, your legitimate income cannot support this. That is what I have done. I have listed properties that I have laid evidence that they are either directly or indirectly owned by the Deputy President. It is upon him, and this law is established, it is upon him to tell us where he got money to buy those properties, because in as far as we know, his legitimate sources of income do not support that income. Senator Kinyua, thank you for the question. Treetop Hotel is owned by KWS and therefore is a public institution. The expectation at law is that it should be, if it was to be leased, that needed to follow the Public Procurement and Disposal Act, and therefore would have expected an advertisement, a competitive process to leading to its acquisition and leasing to a private person. There is no evidence that that was done, and that's why I allege and I approved that the Deputy President used his office to influence the acquiring of Treetops Hotel, abuse of office. Whether we have had opportunity to discuss with the children and the widows of the late Nerito Gachagua, please allow me not to comment on that, because there are requests also, as I said yesterday, that we keep certain matters that come to our knowledge during this process in secrecy. Senator for Samburu, the necessity of including the companies, I have said. The children of the children of Rigathi Gachagua, they are in, I think one is in his early 30s, the other one is in his late 20s. Whether there is an age limit for somebody to obtain a loan of 700 million, no, there isn't an age limit, but the guess, yours and mine, how many children of that age in the Republic of Kenya would have security enough to secure a loan of 600 million? Because to secure a loan of 600 million, the bankers tell us that you have to place property probably that is 10 times more in value than that. When did they acquire that property? Number two, it is not our evidence, and this is important for me to clarify, that Abadea's Safari Lodges was acquired through a loan. It is an explanation that we have discounted. He said that they obtained a loan of 600 million, but the only document that was produced is an offer letter for the loan. There is no evidence to show that the loan was granted. There is no evidence to show any charge on that loan. And therefore, it is our contention that that explanation is not conclusive. That explanation cannot suffice. And therefore, it goes back to the Deputy President to tell us where he got the 535 million, where he got the 143 million to buy those properties, because the loan is not substantiated. Senator, in terms of Olive Gardens, we have been able to show Julian Jahenda, the one managing the hotel and the one working in the DP's office, is one and the same person. Jomo, we bought the hotel on a promise that the Deputy President, the truth of the matter is that
conclude, Honorable Mutuse.
Jomo bought the hotel
2 minutes to conclude.
as a proxy for the Deputy President. What problem do we have with refurbishment at the office of the Deputy President? We do not have a problem with the tender, we have a problem with the priorities. Kenyans today, and the Deputy President is talking about it, are crying about services. Is it a priority to renovate the office, or is it a priority to give water to the people of Kibwezi? Vipingo Beach, I have explained whether you would bequeath your wealth to your children or to the children of your brother. Senator of Meru, the property, there is an admission from the response by the DP that he actually owns a property in Meru, so I do not need to belabor that point. He has already admitted he owns a property in Meru, but he says he got a loan from one of the local circles. He has not produced evidence for that loan, and therefore, to my contention, that issue is already proved. In terms of the NIS address in Mombasa and why we complain about it, imagine, and I do not want to imagine that somebody was a member of Al-Shabaab, and the Deputy President, none other than the Deputy President, stood up and said our intelligence system has collapsed. Wouldn't that be the right time to strike? That is the risk that the country faced by that particular announcement. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Let us have the second witness.
Mtazamaji, jinsi unavyotazama ni kwamba tunaona shughuli pale kwenye seneti zinazidi kuendelea, na tumeweza kumuona huyo mbunge Mwengi ambaye amekuwa akijibu maswala hayo. Nimekuwa nikifuatilia na pia nimekuwa nikiandika hoja. Kuna madai ambayo ameweza kuzungumzia kuhusu maswala ambayo ameweza kuulizwa pale kuhusu umiliki wa kampuni zaidi ya 20, kampuni 21. Na pia kuna swala ambalo ameweza kulibua kwamba kuna wana wa naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua ambao ndio mameneja. They are running a companies owned by the late brother. Na swala ambalo ameuliza, is it possible for my brother's son to run my properties? Kulingana naye ni swali ambalo ameweza kuliuliza pale, na bila shaka yapo una maoni ambayo ungependa kuweza kuyauliza pale, kwa sababu kuna yale ambayo ameweza kuhusishwa na pia kuweza kununua kampuni ama kununua hoteli, na aweze kuelezea kwamba fedha hizo ameweza kuzitoa wapi. Ni masuala ambayo yanazidi kuibuliwa pale kwenye seneti. Vikao hivyo vinazidi kuendelea, lakini pia ningependa kuweza kukujuza jinsi mambo yatakavyokuwa, kwa sababu hivi sasa tunaona naibu wa rais atakuwa anaingia pale ifikapo saa 4:30 kuweza kujitetea pale. Saa 4:30 naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua atakuwa anafika pale hadi mwendo wa saa 7. Then exactly at 1 PM to 2:30 tutakuwa na lunch break, watakuwa wanaenda kula chakula cha mchana, na pia vile vile kuanzia saa 4:30 hadi saa 10:05 evidence by His Excellency Deputy President, evidence of witnesses if any, cross examination and examination cross examination and re-examination. Basi watakuwa wanapitia ushahidi ambao utakuwa umewasilishwa na naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua. Then from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. that is kuanzia saa 10:05 hadi saa 11:05 kutakuwepo na maswali, questions stroke request from a clarification by senators. Maswali yatakuwa yanaulizwa pale. Then from 5:05 to 6:05 closing statement of on behalf of the National Assembly for about 60 minutes. Then from there we have from 6:05 to 7:05 closing statement on behalf of the Excellency Deputy President, another 60 minutes. Then we have from 7:05 to 8:05, that is PM, saa 2 na dakika 5. Basi closed, the session will be closed on the Senate, or rather closed sessions of the Senate, and then ifikapo saa 2 na dakika 5, special motion on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of the Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, EJH, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Hapa ndio sasa kura zitakuwa zinapigwa. Hiyo ndivyo ama ni orodha vile mambo yatakuwa katika Seneti, lakini kwa sasa mtazamaji, mimi ninapoondoka basi nakusihi ya kwamba tuendelee kuwasiliana kwenye mitandao. Tutakuwa tunawasiliana kwenye mitandao. Nitakuwa nawaacha tuweze kutizama kanda hizo ama tuweze kutazama vile Seneti mambo yatakuwa, lakini ifikapo saa 6. Ifikapo saa 6 ama saa 7, samahani, ifikapo saa 7 tutakuwa tunarejelea tena for lunch hour services, and then tutakuwa tunaendelea na vikao hivyo vya Seneti. Mimi naondoka, lakini tutakuwa tunawasiliana. Nafahamisha kwamba ifikapo basi saa 8 pale wakati tunamaliza lunch hour, basi tutakuwa pale sokoni market. Pale market tutakuwa pale top market, samahani, tutakuwa pale top market, tuweze pale top market sokoni Nakuru City. Tutakuwa pale Bishop atakuwa pale kwa conference ambayo tutakuwa tuko pale. Na pia mtazamaji, pia tuendelee kuwasiliana kwenye mitandao, kwa sababu mimi naondoka, imefika saa 4, lakini kwa vikao vya Seneti tuendelee kuwasiliana pale kwenye bunge. Nimekuuliza swala kwamba mchakato huu mzima unatufaidi vipi kama Wakenya, kwa sababu kuna mambo fulani ambayo tunahisi ya kwamba iwapo tutanyamaza basi tutazidi kufinyiliwa. Tuweze kuzungumza hayo kwenye mitandao za kijamii. Usiondoke.